Welcome to a way that y'all can help me make my videos better via monetization and maybe, just maybe, grow the Gran Turismo community as a whole. This is going to be my unbiased review of what I'm about to show, because ultimately this is going to be on YouTube like every other one of my videos, and on this site as well. So to begin with, I mentioned monetizing. Most likely, I ain't ever gonna monetize my actual YouTube channel because YouTube has a whole heck of a heap of stipulations and such. And just the whole thing, my channel is literally called Barrett Mopar. I don't want to make the company that I've had so much affiliation with and affinity for and liking for mad at me monetizing, because ultimately a lot of the popularity and such comes from the name, and I'm not gonna make the company that I like enough to name a channel after mad at me because of that. That was an initial thing, but now there's a whole heck of a heap of YouTube stipulations that happened since 2015 when I started my channel that I may get to in another video, and I may mention the whole starting my channel 2015 in another video as well. This is July and this is the 4-year anniversary of my channel, but for now this is definitely a new step for my channel, and again, maybe Gran Turismo community as a whole, depending on how everything catches on. And this is not Patreon or anything like that. This is actually a video sharing site called lbry, which translates to library. Around where I am, a lot of people say library, so you might recognize it more by that, depending on where you are. But it's supposed to be pronounced library with an R in it. It even has an R in it in the abbreviation thing. I don't exactly know if the lbry literally stands for something, like the L stands for something, B does blah blah blah. But it's pronounced library, and essentially it's YouTube. You can even directly port your YouTube channel, which is what I did, but with cryptocurrency. So its version of Bitcoin, or however you want to call it. They call theirs LBC, which again I don't know the exact abbreviation for that, but I'll just say cryptocurrency because that's what it is essentially. And how the cryptocurrency on this site works is, unlike YouTube where you just watch a video and maybe, just maybe, the video makes money from you, like an ad or something, you actually make money from the video, kind of. It's not every video you make direct cryptocurrency, but it's through different stipulations depending on that stipulation themselves. There's a lot of examples, one example being just simply watch 10 videos, you get a bit of cryptocurrency. Watch 20 videos, you get a bit more. Watch 50 videos, you get a bit more. And it goes in an order like that. And there's a lot of other stipulations too. But unlike YouTube stipulations, YouTube tries to take money away from the creator. A straightforward example is YouTube forces you to have 1,000 plus subscribers and 4,000 plus hours of view time per month. So let's say even if you meet the 1,000 subscriber mark, if you're just plain busy and you can't have YouTube full time, it's going to be hard to get the hours per month thing. But let's say, technically speaking, about anyone could get 4,000 hours a month of view time if they want, if they just have it on in the background. But let's say someone like me, who's harder to get 1,000 subscribers, because I post my videos on a plethora of sites. The bulk of my views I don't even think come directly from the YouTube site. So, like, I'm out of that. Like, my channel overall has well over 100,000 views by now, and I'm very much happy about that. Incredibly so. I can't thank y'all enough for that. That may be in another channel anniversary type video if I have time to do it. But for now, this is this, and this is library, where not just making money from watching videos, the videos themselves can make money. Granted, on this site, nor most likely YouTube, I would never directly monetize a video. How it works for monetization on library is you just pick the cost per video. Like, you can have one video cost 1 of the cryptocurrency to watch, or you can have it cost 50 or whatever, And then essentially with the cryptocurrency, just whenever you want to cash out to PayPal or bank account or however you want to do it, you can, but you don't even need something like that to start on the site. Like, even though I personally already have 61 of the cryptocurrency, I'm not tied to bank account or anything like that. But you can. It's not required to make an account on site. It's not even required to put videos on the site or even have the money in your site bank account. But if you want to cash it out, which is ultimately kind of the point of it being there in the first place, you can. And you can also get donations on the site, which is sort of kind of tying to what I said at the very beginning of the video. This is how y'all can help me. I could just do something simple and do like a Patreon or a GoFundMe or PayPal or something like that. But I'm not even really one to ask for likes on a video more times than not. And I'm always going to try my best to stand true to that. Because I understand that money in a lot of situations can be tight. And ultimately giving money to someone who doesn't do this as their job, like me, I don't do YouTube as my job, I can understand that can be kind of an iffy thing. But from what I can tell on lbry, yes, you can spend real money to buy their cryptocurrency if you want. You don't have to spend any money at all. You just watch their videos and you can make some of the cryptocurrency. So no matter how you want to do it, whether you want to spend real money and donate it on lbry, or you just want to watch videos and not spend any money, however, whatever donation I receive is greatly appreciated. And I'll say this too, if I do actually receive donations on lbry, I will put it to real world money, whether it's PayPal or whatever, I'll see on that. And ultimately the money will go into the channel. I'm not 100% sure how long that would take or what I would have. I guess first things first, honestly, would probably be some sort of mechanism to record videos directly, but that's sort of iffy too, because the laptop that I have currently is not even really fast enough to run any of that software that's new enough compatible for PS4. So laptop's a lot more expensive than some of that software, because some of that software is probably be found for free, it's just my laptop ain't really good enough to run it. So we'll see on that, but that's exactly why the donations are very much appreciated. That's why I don't put any money into the channel, is just because I don't really have it right now. Granted, I'm in college, and I only have 1 year left, so then I can have some money, but then I probably won't have much time to do videos, so enjoy the videos for now, as sparse as they are now. But, nonetheless, as for the whole community thing, y'all may have already figured out from how I explained it, but essentially just watch more videos, you yourself makes money, and then obviously the creators of the videos makes money the more times the videos are watched as well. I'm not 100% sure how many times a free video has to be watched before the creator makes money from it, but essentially you do. There's plenty of well and truly affiliated with lbry partners on the site. Like on YouTube, it's called YouTubers. I don't really know what the name would be on lbry. Librarians, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Librarians, I'll say that. And they make money, even though their videos on the site is free. Granted, maybe a lot of their money just comes from donations from people, but still, nonetheless, you can make money from views on a video as well. So, that's very much nice for this site. From what I can tell, you can make money off the bat on the site. I don't exactly know. Like, for example, I've watched maybe 40 or so videos on the site so far in about a 2-week span. And I have 61 cryptocurrency. I don't know what that translates to in real life money, but nonetheless, it's most definitely better than nothing. My guess is 61 cryptocurrency probably isn't worth more like 2 or 3 cents or something. Just because all I've done so far is watch videos. Well, I have tied my YouTube channel to lbry, and you can actually watch videos directly on lbry that are on my YouTube channel. Every new video I put on my YouTube channel, from what I can tell, will go to lbry within a day or two. And it doesn't automatically, anyone can do that. If you have a YouTube channel, you can just port the videos to lbry and then they'll be there. So therefore, people can give you donations on lbry automatically. Which honestly, I recommend everyone to do, no matter how popular or not your YouTube channel is. Any extra form of currency, even if it's from not getting anything to begin with, like me, my YouTube channel ain't monetized, is definitely appreciated for no matter who it is. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. So again, the community as a whole. If Gran Turismo Sport videos are on lbry, mine are, and there are a few other people who do GT Sport videos on lbry. I don't think there's any people full-time necessarily, like for instance Super GT or Jimmy Broadbent, or a lot of the main people don't have their YouTube channels ported to lbry. Any and all videos that you watch, no matter how popular the person you watch is, still equivalates to the same amount of the cryptocurrency. So any Gran Turismo Sport video you watch can tie into eventually making cryptocurrency from it. So essentially that's how to grow the community. Watch more Gran Turismo videos. The people who post the videos on lbry will get more popular, and you yourself will make money from it, and then eventually the actual person who posts the videos will as well. And if the person wants to, they can have the videos cost cryptocurrency to watch, which I would never do that. The only way I'll make money from the cryptocurrency is from watching videos directly and donations. But different people can do it in different ways. And I personally am not going to be mad at anyone if they want to make their video cost money, because you make money from watching videos anyway. You don't have to put any real world money whatsoever to still even be able to donate to people if you want. Now, from what I can tell, it costs a little bit of cryptocurrency to directly port a video to lbry. Like, if you've already had it on YouTube to begin with, from what I can tell, it's free. But if you put it directly on lbry, it's a very small amount of cryptocurrency. But I think it might literally be like 0.2 of their cryptocurrency. And you get an automatic 3 total just for signing up, from what I remember. So ultimately, you can still have 15 videos without watching any videos on the site anyway. So that's really no big deal, but I assume that's just how the site makes money. Is the videos published, they make a bit of their cryptocurrency. Now, in theory, and this is where I'm just straight up doing it unbiased, the company, I guess, could just cash out and you don't necessarily get the cryptocurrency back that you currently have, especially if you don't have a bank account linked to it yet. But as far as I can tell, they ain't going to do that, because this whole site in general is still in a beta format, and they already have 50,000 or so users and millions of views. So they're already pretty successful, and honestly, I think this version of YouTube type thing will be more successful in the long run anyway, because literally anyone can make money from it. The whole thing is, anyone can become a YouTuber and anyone can strive to make money from it. And unless you have a directly Patreon account tied to it and people want to give donations to that of real world money that they lose directly, then there's no way you're making money from YouTube until you get popular enough. But on lbry, you can just make their cryptocurrency from watching videos, and then you can give it to people. So that just seems like a much better system. You literally get paid to watch videos. I mean, it's very, very little money, but it's definitely better than nothing. And every little donation matters and is important and makes for better. It makes the day better too, that's for sure. And as far as donations goes, I mean, I'll literally be happy for anything. If I get literal any donations from lbry, I will most certainly do a video on it whenever I have the time to. Which again, there's no schedule for all that and such, but any donation is definitely appreciated, and I think really that goes for the whole Gran Turismo community. Again, as I said, there's already a few people with GT Sport videos on lbry, and hopefully with this, there can end up being a lot more. Ultimately, this video will go on lbry, and if I can, I will actually share this video on the library format. Like what will be put on GT Planet or whatever I share this video to, I will share the library link, not the YouTube link. I'm not 100% sure how sharing of the links works on library because I haven't done it yet, but I'll figure that out if I can. But nonetheless, even if it is a YouTube link that ends up getting shared, the video will ultimately be on library itself. To search my videos on library, just like YouTube, search Specialtating. I'm literally the only one that ever used that, and that's still extremely surprising. But at this point, I've used it to the point of if someone else randomly starts using it and doesn't give me credit in videos, then I obviously know they stole it. Because literally on Google, on YouTube, on library, if you search Specialtating, I'm easily the first one to come up, and by far, I'm the first through like 20th to come up. Not to brag, but still truism, and it's crazy to believe truism as well. How something basic like common sounds like comment. So special is a pun on that. How has no one else in the world thought of that yet other than me is beyond me. But I'll gladly take it. Annoyingly, the library app honestly is pretty slow. But it's in beta, so I assume that'll get fixed with time. And the search function ain't the dangest in the world. You can't search for a channel at all. The search terms comes with it literally has to be in the title of a video for it to pop up in a search bar. Like as far as I know, tags don't do anything, or just like alluding to something doesn't work. Like let's say I do a Specialtating video on Gran Turismo Sport. If I have it typed out GTS, which is generally how I do it on YouTube, it might not come up for Gran Turismo Sport if you search that. But again, Specialtating search that and it will for me specifically. So, that's pretty much the video, folks. Library is still definitely in its infancy, and it has a fair share of problems, like the app is slow and the app is unavailable for PS4, so there's no directly porting direct capture videos to library. But ultimately, I mean, you make money from watching videos, and literally anybody with an account can make money. YouTube, you have to be, for 99% of people, literally, less than 1% of people in the world even have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. For 99% of people, that's unattainable. But for 100% of people on the library, if you put the effort in by watching a video, you can make literal money. Again, just only watching videos is going to be very little real world money, but any amount of real world money donated is greatly appreciated, and any amount of real world money made is still better than YouTube. And that's most definitely worth a yeehaw.